welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm recapping the draws of the 2024 Concacaf Caribbean Cup and Central American Cup. Reacción de la sorteo de la Copa Caribe de la Concacaf y Copa Centroamericana de la Concacaf. Starting with the Caribbean Cup because it's quicker, and that's the draw that happened first that we couldn't cover live because of Canada, the RSR going up, but is what it is. Group A, Mount Pleasant FA of Jamaica, Cavalier FC of Jamaica, Real Hope FA of Haiti. Haiti teams are in this tournament. Miscellaneous Police FC of Trinidad and Tobago, and the CFU Club Shield champion. We do not know the listing of the teams for that tournament because CONCACAF does not run it anymore. CFU runs the tournament, and it's not on Wikipedia, CFU's webpage, or anything. So we don't know if Robin Hood is in that tournament for one more year. Considering the Suriname League just went professional, they still may have one more year in that tournament. And Robin Hood won the league, I think, yeah, before it went professional. So, maybe. We'll find out. But the champion of the CFU Club Shield is in Group A. It's a very, to me, it seems like a very obvious group. A very obvious group. The two Jamaican teams are the favorites to get out. Cavalier, of course, went to the Caribbean Cup final last year. Mount Pleasant FA, new team, but it seems like Jamaica has the best league in this list. That Club Shield champion thing might change it if it so is Robin Hood. If it so is a team like Robin Hood. Again, we can see that being a thing. Real Hope FA, I don't see much out of them. I don't see much out of Miscellaneous Police FC. But again, if the CFU Club Shield champion is a team who isn't a Robin Hood, the Jamaican team should finish 1-2 in this group. Should. But again, not predictions yet. That comes later. Group B, Sabao FC of the Dominican Republic. Mocha FC making their return from the Dominican Republic. Both Dominican teams making their return. Mocha made the third place match, won the third place match. Sabao got knocked out in the groups. Únete FC of Haiti. Sino Violette or Arcaí or Cavalier. It's two different teams. AC Port of Spain of Trinidad and Tobago, and the CFU Club Shield runner-up. I'd say Group B is the group of death. Because Port of Spain, Sabao, Mocha, who says the runner-up may not be a good team? Probably a less likely situation, but 3 out of 5 teams having a chance for 2 spots into the next round, the semifinals, pretty much tells me group of death. If you could have a group of death in this tournament. Sabao got grouped, and also Sabao got grouped last year. They could do that again. I wouldn't expect it, but that means Mocha could get grouped. Who knows? And who knows if there's any Champions Curse in this tournament, but the Champs Curse might be the fact that Robin Hood doesn't even make the CFU Club Shield because of the change to professional in Suriname. Recent change to professionalism, which I'm not surprised that happened considering Robin Hood won the Caribbean Cup. I think it makes sense that they push to full professionalism. Some I expected, but this year in between, do they still go that route? And they may have a chance to defend their trophy. Who knows? It's kind of sad. Like, I could have easily said, hey, I think we all could have easily said, hey, one of these Haitian or Trinidadian teams, you can't really screw over the runner-up and champion of the CFU Club Shield. Fair enough. One of these Trinidadian or Haitian teams who have barely any chance to win, Robin Hood should be in for winning the trophy because of this interim situation. And who's to say, how does Suriname get in now that they're professionalized if it's 2 Dominican, 2 Jamaican, 1 Haitian, 1 Trinidad? Do they grow the tournament? then that makes 11 teams, or maybe it's the first and second place of Suriname, so it's 12 teams, so 16 group stage. And then maybe it is still top 2 to get to the semifinals. I don't know, but it'll be interesting. But again, Group B, group of death in this situation. Let's move on to the Central American Cup draw, which is the one we went live for and the one we covered heavily. Group A, CS Herediano of Costa Rica, FC Motagua of Honduras, Tauro FC of Panama, San Francisco FC of Panama, Diriahen FC. This group, it's tough per se. I mean, Tauro's in there. Herediano Motagua should win and runner-up this group. Okay, again, the top 2 teams of each group go on to the quarterfinals. They should finish top 2. Herediano and Motagua, they are the 2 best teams in this group. They're the 2 most well-paid, well-built teams in this group. Tauro has their chances. I'm not sure if Francisco Perlo is still there. If he is, they might have a really good chance. If he's not, that lowers significantly. San Francisco FC and Diriahen. Diriahen, of course, has had their moments in Concacaf competitions over the past 2 years. Could they do it again? We can't sleep on them. San Francisco FC might just finish last, knowing Diriahen's had their moments. But it's an interesting situation. It's an interesting group. But I think it's pretty obvious how it should go, but there could be some changes and differences here and there. Group B. You want to know how I know the Champions Curse is still real? Look at this group. El Diablo Valencia from Costa Rica, the defending champions of the tournament. Comunicaciones FC of Guatemala. CD Marathon of Honduras. Alianza FC of El Salvador. CD LA Firpo of El Salvador making their return to CONCACAF competition after a while. Yeah, streets won't forget LA Firpo. But, well, look at this group. 4 teams who, for certain, could get out of this group. Wouldn't shock me if any of these 4 teams get out of this group, and 2 of them shockingly get grouped. Marathon easily could get out of this group. Comunicaciones easily could get out of this group. Alajuelense could get grouped. Alianza could get out of this group. Alajuelense could get out. LA Firpo, they're probably getting stomped out, but who knows? Maybe they hold their own. Maybe they throw a spanner in the works. Who knows? Group of death. The Champions Curse looks like it's still alive. Whether it means Alajuelense gets grouped or they get sapped of all their energy by the time they get to a semifinal or final, who knows? Point being is, Olympia got Champions Curse for winning the last CONCACAF League in the 23 Central American Cup. Who's to say that may have carried the curse over? It is the same trophy that the CONCACAF League handed out, so maybe that's why. In the end, it still is. But who knows? Does Alajuelense fall to it, or do they go back-to-back? Would I still have them going to a semifinal and final? Yes, probably. But who knows? Group of death is Group B. It's going to be crazy to watch. Group C. CD Olympia of Honduras. Antigua GFC of Guatemala making their CONCACAF return after 2020. They were in the 2020 CONCACAF League, and I don't think they showed up since. Club Atlético Independiente of Panama. CD Aguila of El Salvador. Port Loyola FC of Belize. I think Olympia Independiente is going to be the top 2 in this group. Early returns. I mean, yes, Antigua has a chance. Aguila's not a bad club. Port Loyola isn't Verdez, but they won their league. So, it's an interesting, semi-interesting group. Antigua or Aguila could throw a spanner in the works, but I think it would have to be Olympia and Independiente who get out of Group C. And then Group D. Deportivo Saprissa of Costa Rica, CSD Municipal of Guatemala, AD Guanacasteca of Costa Rica, Real Esteli, and Managua FC. Group D could be crazy. Saprissa Municipal, Real Esteli, and even Guanacasteca. Sometimes Costa Rican teams who come out of nowhere, like a Cartaginés or Santos Eguapoles, or take a while to get back or come out of nowhere, they do well. They do well recently. Guanacasteca came out of nowhere. They're in this tournament. Saprisa's won a Tricampeonato in Costa Rica as of now. Municipal, pretty good. Real Esteli FC had a really good tournament run last year. Could they do it again? And they damn near beat Club America in the Champions Cup preliminary round. So if they still have their guys, Group D could be another semi-group of death. I would say, if you want me to go there, Group B is group of death. Group D is probably the second hardest. Group A is third hardest. Group C is the easiest. And then, of course, Group B is a group of death in Caribbean. Group A is the easier group. But, yeah. It's a very interesting tournament. Both tournaments are very interesting. And it could be a very fun tournament. I think it will be a very fun tournament to watch. It was last year. Let's see if the second versions are just as fun. With that being said, Central American Cup starts in August. Caribbean Cup starts in September. They both end in December. And we'll know our 9 teams out of Central America and Caribbean to the Concacaf Champions Cup by December. So, should be a fun one. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along and review of Bahamas versus Trinidad and Tobago. And then on Sunday, of course, Canada, France versus Canada. And then a Concacaf World Cup qualifier game that evening. Both lives, both reviews. And then Monday, I very likely will be live for the TST final. Even if it's not Toronto Athletic or Quick Goal, I still probably will be live for it. But I certainly will be if Quick Goal or Toronto Athletic have something to do with it. They both could play each other, actually. That'd be crazy. But should be an evening game, so that would work. But I'll see you on Monday for that. Tuesday's the last day of the first round of Concacaf World Cup qualifying, or end of the second round, match window 1. Tuesday, we'll recap the match window. And I'll give you my thoughts and what things look like going into the second match window, which is a year from now. And there you go. Then I think we have a day off. Then we have Euro predictions on the 14th and all that. So it's getting there, but yeah, should be a fun one. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. See you.